Hello, this is Uwe Klein, and in this video I'm going to explain my intraday trading system on a 15-minute basis. And as I showed you already in the video number 1 for the day trading system, it's the same system. The only thing that I add is two indicators, as I showed in the video of the two little indicators that I programmed. It's one for the trend and one for the correlation of the markets. So here is a chart of the rate British pound against the US dollar, and let us analyze this chart step by step. First we put on the support and resistance line by hand, of course, and then let's look what is the volume doing. So we see here we have little volume, and that shows me that amateurs are on the way, no professionals in the market. Just to zoom in that you can see it a little bit clearer. Now you can see that the professionals are on their way, and as a rule weakness appears on up bars. And why the professionals in this case, that's what I'm going to think, they want to sell as much possible or as much contract as possible to the amateurs, because the amateurs still think that the market from this place on will go or will carry on the upward trend, that this sideways is only a pause of the trend, but they are failed. And as I already mentioned in video number 1, to read a chart in combination with volume is an art, and it needs time and practice, and I want to repeat and repeat and repeat this again and again and again. Volume is the only leading indicator that shows you the true direction of the market, but you must be able to read a chart. One more time, first the amateurs and then the professionals. So here we get our first sell signal, which is indicated by the triangle, and you can see also the arrow that shows the sell signal. So what I have to do first is I check the trend with my multi-time frame indicator. That's the difference from the normal day trading indicator. Here I check multiple time frames and not only 2 time frames. Third, I check the correlation of the currency pairs. In this case I want to do a short trade pound against the dollar, and the orange line is the US dollar, the CN line is the orange line is the British pound, and the CN line is the US dollar. So that means 4 out of the currency pairs from the US dollar are in up mode, and 4 currency pairs from the British pound are in down mode, so it's perfect one to take this trade. So here we take the trade, and I put also on my trailing stop indicator, as I explained already in video number 1, the use or how to use it. So the market do nothing in the moment, then it goes up, it comes to a critical point, we can be stopped out. That's the true nature of the business. Sometimes you get stopped out, and most of the time you make a profit. Here the market goes down to line number 2 and then closed above our entry point, so the trade is still critical. The next bar is going to reverse this trend, so that means it goes in my trend direction. Let's see what the market is going to do again. So it's still a sideways movement, up, down, so the last bar is up, and it's still critical, but look and watch the trend. The trend indicator shows me we are in a downtrend, and also the correlation indicator underneath it. So still in a sideways movement. So here the market closes near line number 2, and this is a good sign. But it still makes a little reversal again, and we get another sell signal. And now the market, the first time, closes underneath line number 3. That means I put my stop to line number 1, or if I have a close above line number 2, I will automatically go out of the market. Here we come up a little bit, and here we're going to close the position because the close is above line number 2, and you can see the entry price and you see the exit price, so it's just 1/10 above it, but I will go out here, no doubt about. So let's see if we can take some more trades, and this is a trade that I haven't took. It's only for illustration because it started this trend by 7 o'clock in the morning German time, and at this time I normally don't work. Alright, so the market carries on, and here again, yeah, we have amateurs in the market. They maybe think that they can push the market more down, but the next bar is an up bar, and it's a professional bar, so the professionals are going to get the market a little bit up again. This is happening all the time, day in and day out. So we scrolled, or we put the chart a little bit forward, and here you see we get another sell signal. So a question mark, shall we take it or not? And this is the trade I would take without any doubt, and I will explain why. First, I check the multiple time frame indicator. It's still in red, so that means the overall trend in all time frames of the British pound against the US dollar is pointing downwards. The second thing to check is the US dollar is still strong, 3 out of 7, and the pound is still weak, 4 out of 7. So at all we have a value of 7, and that's for sure a trade you can take. But what is also very, very important, maybe you heard about the rule, support becomes resistance. So here we have support becomes resistance. We broke the support, the market traded up back to resistance, and that's an idle place to go in. The next thing I need to see in this case is another down bar, and then I will entry, because the down bar confirms my trading signal in this case. The black triangles don't need confirmation. Alright, so we are in the market, and let's see what the market is going to do. The indicator shows me where my entry is, of course, that's the close of the bar, yeah, and where I have to put my stops and the various lines for trailing. And again, I explained the trailing indicator in detail in my video number 1. So nothing is going to happen. Here we test number 2 or line number 2, but then the market closes up again. So it's a little bit critical, but I'm definitely confident that this market will move my direction, because all my indicators are pointing and volume tells me that it must be. But what is must be? Let's cook. Another sell signal with confirmation, so that even makes the trade, or this trade more confident for me. Here we close underneath line number 2. That means the stop goes automatically to break even. Nothing happened so far. Here we close first time underneath line number 2, so I will move my stop to line number 1, or a close above line number 2. Now we have a close underneath line number 4, and again I move my stop to line number 2, or I will go out of the market if the market is going to close above line number 3. It's going up a little bit, touches line number 3, but not a close above it. Small bar, down bar, up bar, so this indicates also a sideways movement. And in this case, after the close of this bar, I go out. So I made a nice profit of 1,222.64 euro, and for this time it's a nice and acceptable profit. So on my website you will find this trade also under closed trades. Please have a look on the trades, that you can see that this system is really worth trading it. Here a little bit for the money management. I trade an account with 50,000 euro. My risk is no more than 1% of my account. That means I risk no more than 500 euro for a trade, and I trade only 3 positions at a time. After 2 winners, I stop trading for that day, and after 2 losers, I also stop trading for that day, but this is very rare. So, in 15 minutes, it's clear that I don't have time to analyze 28 currency pairs. Then you can take me to the loony bin. Yeah, that's the reason why I have an alert system. Yeah, and this alert system shows me when the markets meet my criterias. Yeah, and this is also the reason why I can't take this into a PDF. I have to do this, or I have to offer this in a trading room, because there is no time to copy the chart, paste it, and send it to all customers. All right. So I hope that you have had some fun watching this video, and yeah, again, thank you for your time.